What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Donna D. Walker. A lot of people know me as Dee Dee. And of course, you are listening to the Donna D. Walker podcast. I've got the creator and the characters from the movie Grip. We're going to get all into it. I'm very excited. I had the pleasure of going to the premiere. I enjoyed myself. I got in it. And when I found out that they were going to come on my show, I was like, oh, we're going to start with Brandon, and we want you to tell everybody who you are. All right, let's go ahead.
I am Brandon Bias, the creator, writer, director, cinematographer, whatever you want to call it, of this film, Grip. And I first want to say appreciate you for coming out to show support. That means a lot to us,
Oh,
especially
it
with a
was
film
my
like this.
honor. It was my honor.
Right. And for those that don't know, Grip is our film, which it's essentially about human trafficking. The film stars Chanel Young. We'll get to her in a second here. I'm sure she has something wonderful to say to us. But she is a single mother, just trying to get her life back on track with her daughter. And out of nowhere, the unthinkable happens, and she is
Mm,
just out to find answers. And we all have this thing in us where it's fight or flight. And when you touch the right ones, you have to go on a path of being rogue. So
mm.
that's kind of our setup. But it's a lot more to this film. But that's the basis of our film.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell you guys, I sat there, like I told you guys before we got on here, I sat there and I looked at that film and it really brought me in because the message you were trying to get across, it came across. And Chanel, the part that you played was phenomenal because you were like that mother that gets that strength, that extra strength when it comes to your child. Like, not my baby. But I don't want to tell too much, but Chanel, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Yes, I had the pleasure of being in the movie Grip, directed by Brandon. And yes, I played that mother. It's hard to talk about, things without talking about things. But yes,
I
it was the,
know, I
I
know,
know,
I
like,
know. Guys, you just gotta see the movie, but I'm
there
just
you go.
telling
Come
you,
see the movie.
yes, they all did a phenomenal job. I got chills. I mean, you guys, listen, and I'm not saying that because I'm excited because you're on my show, which I am. I'm saying it because that's the truth. You guys did a phenomenal job. You did a
Thank you.
phenomenal job and everything. And Lance, you
Yes.
played a I love your part.
Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
your part.
Thank you. I
You
loved
and
it
your
too.
partner. Okay. It made the movie. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot of fun. My name is Lance Megginson, and of course, very excited to be part of this project, working with Brandon, Chanel, Joseph, and everybody else that was involved. Thank you for having me on the show personally.
Oh my.
Appreciate that.
I think I'm gonna say this the whole show. It's my honor.
Okay, gotcha. But yeah, I can honestly say that my partner and I, we got to know each other a lot behind the scenes,
Mm,
and
I was gonna
whether
ask
we were,
that.
yeah, whether we were discussing football, our favorite teams, or what church we attend, you know, how we see the world,
Mhm,
But
mhm.
it was a fantastic experience. It was a great
Wow.
bonding that
Mhm.
came about also. So the Grip family means a lot to me.
Mhm. You know what? I'm glad that you mentioned that because the chemistry between all of you guys was phenomenal. I mean, I worked on sets, and if the chemistry is not there, then the character is a little bit, if not all the times, unbelievable. And I could see that outside of this, you guys have a bonding of a family. Okay, Joseph, I've got to ask you, the oh God, I know we can't give away, but the part you play is it had a an emotional meaning to it. It explained why you were there in the first place. But
See, you
I
look
know,
at you.
I can't tell.
We could say
Oh,
something. We could say something about it.
okay, 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 good.
What
Get a
what
little
Yeah.
what we
something,
can say
something.
is this. What we can say is this. Joseph And the reason for adding his character was to show that there's a other side to human trafficking. Though it's common with women and young ladies, it
Mm-hmm.
is a thing with young males as well.
Mm.
So he kind of represents that. His character is way more complex than that, but that's just the basics of what he represents in a film.
And one of the things that we learned at the premiere, you're actually a stand-in for Kevin Hart. I know you look a little familiar.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot since he came onto the scene. So the fact that me and him were able to work together and I was able to stand in for him was like insane. Because it's like
Wow.
now I can tell people like, hey, y'all, I know y'all been telling me I look like him. Now I work with him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. This is your breakthrough into acting. Am I correct?
Yes, well, I've been acting for since I was a kid, but
Oh, okay.
um, working with Kevin and then me and Brandon then was trying to like just come together and do something for the longest, but just the timing, everything was just off. So this was like the perfect time because like I kind of wasn't working with Kevin after like the pandemic and stuff like that happened.
Mhm, mhm.
And just being at the house and my wife was just like, hey, it's time for you to get back to acting. Like it's time to get out the house. Like I love you, but it's time to go. And
Well, you're
just
acting great.
yeah,
It was great.
just writing down our goals and stuff like that. And Brandon just, God led Brandon to me. So that's what happened.
Wow. This not only is it such a movie that is bringing awareness, but it's beautiful that you were able to come up with this. And Brandon, this is for you. What made you even address that subject in the first place?
Oh, well, a variety of different things. Me, I'm one of those people that like to do research. So, like in another life, I would be a detective. I just like to get to the root of issues, and I like to touch on subjects that we should talk about and we choose not to. And I like to try to bring resolve to people's lives and issues, or at least get the
Mhm.
conversation started. But I guess this was back in 2018. It was this period of time when all these young African American girls went missing in the DC area. I think it was like 80 something cases and no one
Wow.
Wow.
cared. And then it started happening in Atlanta. And, then I started, meeting people and they started telling me their experiences. And then it just became this thing where it's like, wow.
Mhm.
So it really inspired me. I've had similar experiences. We'll talk about that another day. So I've kind of
Yes, you guys
had
got to
to.
come back to the show.
Oh, for sure. So just kind of having an understanding of the fear of being in the grip of
Mhm.
somebody else that's a threat. That's something we should definitely be talking about.
Mhm. Oh, wow. And one more question for you, and then I would love for everybody just to kind of tell us how we can reach out to you. And if you have any other projects that you might be working on, definitely go ahead and shout them out. So, uh, how did you said grip? So, and I know what you meant by it, but what made you come up with that grip?
Oh, a variety of different things. Oh, no, I can't say the main reason because that completely gives away the film.
Okay.
But
When the movie comes out,
right,
gosh,
in
you
in terms
guys, I can't
in
get nothing out of y'all.
in terms of how I wanted people to feel about the film, I wanted it to be so impactful. It's a gripping experience that
That
as
it
soon as it
is.
starts off, it's like, what's happening? Oh, wow. And then it just continues to roll. And I
Mhm,
I didn't want this film um to necessarily just peak and kind of even out. I
mhm,
wanted this to kind of keep pushing along, and that
mhm,
just kind of grabs your attention.
mhm.
Now, in terms of what's going on, it's about keeping a tight grip or close grip on the
Yes.
people that you are responsible for, because you do not want them to be in the grips of someone else that does not care. So
Mhm,
it's definitely about a gripping experience either way.
mhm, mhm. Wow. It was very gripping. You guys did a phenomenal job. Chantel, like, are there other projects that you're in that you might want to tell us about real fast?
Okay, yes. I'm actually doing a short film with a woman in Raleigh, actually the first weekend of September, and I actually just got casted for I played the aunt in the Tupac movie, and
Mm.
me and the character that played Suge Knight kind of became friends, and so he hit
Mhm.
me up, and so we're going to be doing a film at the end of September, so that's going to be exciting. Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
So he's writing now and everything, so and you
What?
can find me, yep, you want me
No, no, no,
on
no. Go ahead, go
Facebook,
ahead, go ahead.
okay, under Chanel Young, and on Instagram 8Chanel8, and also TikTok 8Chanel8.
Yes, yes. What about you, Lance?
Well, actually, I work with here locally do with TV commercials for an attorney. So I'm the face in the commercials for his law firm, Attorney Todd MacGyver. So we have about 3 commercials coming up, and that should be exciting. And plus, there's some things that are happening with Brandon in the near future that I'm excited about. He's
Yeah,
a great
right. After
writer,
seeing that
great
movie Grip,
director.
I know.
Yeah, you want to work with Brandon as much as you can.
Yes,
But
yes. Hmm.
yeah, that's about it right now. I mean, there's other things I'm sure that's going to come along, and hopefully,
Okay.
we'll be discussing that sooner than later.
I heard it was a part 2 to Grip.
Yeah.
What, excuse me? What,
Might
huh?
be,
Did I get
might be,
something?
Next.
maybe. Never know.
Joseph,
We'll see.
how can folks reach out to you?
All social media, Joseph Darby _.
Hmm.
Um, any projects that I'll have prepared. Well, my family and I have a film studio, a production company, and we'll be gearing up to shoot a film next month. It's
Nice.
called forgot what the movie is called now.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
okay.
talk about that.
We
We'll talk about
waiting.
it
We're
next
just excited.
episode.
We're waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We are so waiting.
but outside of that, just waiting for Brandon's next project so he can hit me up.
Everybody's like, we're
That's
waiting
it.
for the next project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lance, I'm sorry. Did you tell everybody how they were able to meet you? I
Well, yeah,
mean,
sure. I
find
mean,
you.
I'm not a social media. I'm not on social media like that, but I am on LinkedIn.
You
So you
sound
can
like my
always
husband.
you can go
He
there.
won't do it.
I'm
He
trying.
won't do it.
Brandon lights a fire under me a lot. He's like, listen, man, you're gonna have to get on Facebook. You have to do something. But
Yes, because you got Google your name, man. Come
yeah, well,
on.
that's cool. IMBD, I believe. I don't know.
Okay, that's perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect. So check them out.
IMBD. I mean, and actually on LinkedIn, I am on LinkedIn. So
Okay, awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. And Brandon, what about you?
Hey, I've learned you can actually now just go to Google, Brandon Buys Production, and that takes you everywhere. So I'm all over social media, and
He said, Google me.
yeah,
Google me, baby.
finally it 10 years. It took 10 years, but yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm easy to find. I'm not everywhere, but Facebook, Instagram. I'm getting into TikTok, so I'm learning, and
Oh,
definitely YouTube.
I
So
like to see I like to see you do a TikTok. That would be
I'm
cute.
gonna try. My daughter, she would love to. We have
Oh,
Denise come
yes,
on
right.
next time, actually.
Your daughter is in grip as well. And she did
Absolutely.
an awesome job. And I heard one of your family members was like, no, my baby's not like that.
Oh
And I
yeah, my
was like,
mom.
everybody was like, mm.
Yeah, yeah, my mom. That was a trip.
Hopefully next time we can get her on this show. And
Absolutely, absolutely.
definitely, definitely. You guys, again, the movie was phenomenal. You all did an amazing job. You really brought the message across. And I really hope this movie, matter of fact, I know the movie is going to go far. And I did hear part 2, so
That's what I don't know, a little birdie. I don't know.
little birdie, little birdie.
I mean, it felt like you said it. You said it at the end of it. It felt like it needed one. So we're gonna speak that into existence. That's all.
Yes, we're gonna speak
we
it.
go.
Yes, we are. I can see, and then I can see you coming blazing out. No, I'm just-
Oh.
where's my baby?
So silly.
Oh gosh, I enjoyed having you guys on. Thank you so much for joining the Donna D. Walker podcast. I hope to have all of you back on talking about your new projects and everything. And Lance, social media, come on, man. Come on, you got to do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
We
it.
got
Yes.
pictures to tag you in, Lance. We can't tag you in no pictures. We
Nothing.
got
Man.
Nothing at all.
on the red carpet. We
I'm sending
can't tag
text
you.
messages and emails out. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Lance, like, I ain't getting nothing. All right, guys. I want to say thank you so much and love you guys for coming on. And one
Much
more
love.
thing before I go, and I always love to tell everybody, I love you, man.
thank you.
Big.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
I loved it. I loved it.